This is the North Shore Community Association's podcast, January 22nd, 2021. Hello again. This is Max Cote, the NSCA Development Agent. We have another great interview this week where we'll present our series of interviews with a community member. Following this interview, we'll have our usual news of community events and services. We have a great interview today of a community member on the NSCA podcast. The objective of these interviews is to showcase community involvement, services to the English-speaking community, and their professions or careers. Tristan Elis is a relatively newcomer to Baie-Comeau. He has moved here 3 years ago and is a teacher at Baie-Comeau High School. Hello, Tristan.
Nice
Happy
to be
you
here.
could be with us today. I'd like you to share with us how you chose this career as a teacher and where you went to school to become a teacher, starting with approximately your high school experience.
So the two answers I usually give about that one. The number one, I had a really, really good teacher that really inspired me to do this. That was when I was in high school. The other one is that I had a teacher that I did not get along with at all in grade 7. So grade 7, I said, I can do better. Grade 12, I said, this is what I want to do. And it was actually my history teacher, which is what I teach. Where I went to school was a town north of Toronto. And then I went on another 4 hours north of that to a university called Nipissing, which was specifically focused on Teachers College.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe to our young listeners what it's like to transition from high school, grade 12 in your case, to university, which is different from the Quebec system?
Yeah, I guess the difference is you're very much just dropped in the deep end. I was a high school student, took the bus home to my parents. They had a meal waiting for me. I had a summer vacation, and then my parents dropped me off at a residence 4.5 hours away from my home. My mom cried, and I went out shopping to buy vegetables. Like it was a big change, and the only support you have are from hundreds of other people who are doing it for the first time as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember that time as well for me. What was university student life like?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was 100% fantastic. You're at an age where you couldn't replicate it again now. You've got the freedom, but you've also got a lot of responsibility, which is kind of hard to balance. So like I said, it was a lot of fun. You have a lot of like-minded individuals, basically confused teenagers. And it was a challenge really to find the balance of how can I have as much fun as possible and, succeed, be successful academically. I was very, very good at waking up on Monday morning no matter how much my head hurt. So that I really lucked out there. That was sort of just in me naturally. My organizational skills really had to be honed, though, throughout the week, balancing all my courses and things. And then I occasionally had to call my mom for important questions like, how long do I boil an egg?
Oh, yeah. You also didn't stop with a bachelor's degree, but continued on to postgraduate studies. You did a master's degree. Care to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, it was half because I was really interested in the topic. I was looking at First Nations relations with Canada at large, and also how First Nations Indigenous issues are taught within Canada. It was really interesting for me. The other thing, I was just offered a scholarship. It was basically my year paid for, so how could I turn it down? And that took me back to Toronto, which was cool. I got to hang out with my grandfather in his dying days. And I mean, having a master's, having any extra qualification is a big bump up on a resume. So it's been very helpful. It was a fascinating experience, and I met a lot of great people that I'm still in close contact with today.
Awesome. Explain to the audience what a typical day in your career is like.
The hours are the same. The days are always varied. There's a lot of planning. I guess that's the organization that you pick up in university. But I show up at school a half an hour early, do some planning to make sure my day has at least some semblance of organization. And then by about 9 o'clock, something's gone wrong, and I have to go somewhere else. I have to, clean up something or find a student who didn't come back from the bathroom. But other than that, teaching is a great profession because it is fairly structured. You are obliged to take lunch off. The students are there for an hour, and then there's a break, and then 15 minutes later, they're back. So again, you're always ready to be flexible when you need to, but teaching is fantastic for the fact that you feel very secure and comfortable. Everyone gets used to a good rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Tristan Elis, for your collaboration in this broadcast, and I hope plenty of youth will find the information to their liking.
My pleasure. I'll be sharing it with my careers class.
I hope you enjoyed Tristan Ellis's interview about his profession. Now we will present the community events and services. On Tuesday, January 26th, at 1:30 p.m. via Zoom, the NSCA will present a virtual workshop on ageism. Dr. Daphne Namiash is the acting president of Handicap Life Dignity and associate member of McGill University's Center for Studies on Aging. Dr. Namiash has been working on the field of seniors' health and social services for the past 50 years. The Observatory on Aging and Society has given itself the mission to improve the quality of life of seniors and facing challenges of ageism and its consequences within our society. The OAS wishes to raise awareness about ageism, a form of abuse, and change the way we look at aging and seniors. It innovates by using various means to raise awareness among seniors. This workshop will be used to demystify ageism, promote care efforts towards seniors, and foster healthier intergenerational relationships. Young and old alike, you're invited to participate in the awareness workshops. If you're interested in participating in this Zoom workshop, please contact Evelyn Audi at the NSCA via email at e.audy@quebecnorthshore.org, and we'll send you a Zoom link before the event. As part of this year's celebrations, ABC Life Literacy Canada is running the first ever Family Literacy Day virtual event with Honorary Chair Barbara Reid. Open to everyone across Canada, the event will take place on Wednesday, January 27th, 2021 from 4:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Barbara will be doing a demonstration on how to use clay to create a picture. She will share unique techniques you can use to make different things. The event will end with the questions and answers. This event is ideal for children in grades 1 to 6. Spaces are limited, so be sure to register as soon as possible to secure a spot. Consult the NSCA's Facebook page for the link to the event. On Thursday, January 28th at noon till 12:30 p.m., the Centre de Proximité Côte-Nord will be presenting a Facebook Live workshop on consumer protection. If you want to know your rights and legal recourse as consumers, this 30-minute webinar will give you a better understanding of how it works. You can register or watch the webinar from the NSCA's Facebook page. Manicouagan On S'attache invites you to participate in the photo reading challenge. The rules are, you must live in the MRC Manicouagan from Ragno to Bay Trinity and be of 0 to 12 years old in elementary school. You choose a challenge, take a picture while you're doing it with yourself and a book and a family member. Send this picture to the address martel.pierre@globetrotter.net. Mention the challenge you choose, your name, address, and phone number. The picture must be sent every Thursday at 6 p.m. You can participate multiple times a week and every week you wish until April 2nd. The pictures must be put on social media by different partners and, of course, Manicouagan On S'attache. We will mail the gift certificate from Librairie AZ to 5 winners a week until April 2nd. So don't forget to send us your complete address and your pictures. You can consult the posters of this event with the rules on the NSCA's Facebook page. Good luck! On Friday, January 29th from 12:40 p.m. till 1:10 p.m., Éduque la Loi will present a Facebook Live event on divorce. During this free 25-minute Facebook Live event, lawyer Alain Deschamps will answer some of the most common questions about divorce. Time permitting, he'll also be answering participants' questions. Consult the NSCA Facebook page to attend. The NSCA has 2 certified baby sign language instructors that can help you communicate with your child before they even speak words. Check out Barnaby asking for something to drink. Contact us at nsca@quebecnorthshore.org if you want more information. Okay, that's the end of this week's show. We'd like to remind you to stay informed on our Facebook page, as all services and activities are subject to change if unexpected situations arise. If you have comments or suggestions on our bi-weekly podcast, you can email me, Max Cote, at my address, m.cote@quebecnorthshore.org. Tune in 2 weeks from now, where we'll present other interviews, services, and community activities on our beautiful North Shore. Thanks to our sponsor for this show, the Secrétariat aux relations avec les Québécois d'expression anglaise.